Hey guys, what's up? It's Kronzenon here with a brand new video for you guys, it being second job advancement for Xenon. Now, as you can see by the title, the topic is funding and history. Yeah, kind of a fun topic, huh? I haven't done one of these videos in a while. So before I go into the video's topic, you're seeing on the screen the initial level that I either went to the place or I left the place. This is what I do for my training. Take the monsters level, subtract it by 20, and that's the ideal time you want to train there. Go to my training guide, I have it up on my channel, it's my first video. Click it and watch it. Select the level you want and see the monsters level. And, you know, if you're level 50 and the monster is 70, perfect, you're in the great zone to kill it. But if you're like 40 and the monster is 70, you're 30 levels apart, which means you're going to get less experience. It does not mean you can't kill them, it just means you're going to get a little bit less experience up until you get into the 20 level range. So guys, something you guys always ask me is, Kronzenon, how do you get funded? And I don't know. I really can't tell you. MapleStory has become a pay to win, my bad, game. Which means unless you want to fork over some money, you know, some NX, you're not really going to get far in the game. You can always merchant, and you could always boss, you could always find items, but in the end, having NX is always going to be the better way to get funded. I have good friends who help me out here and there. I'm not saying they give me equipment, but they help me boss around, they help me get some, you know, boss drops basically. But it's a very rare occurrence that I even ask for it now. I wanted to tell you guys how I earned my first Zakum helmet actually. Back when Zakum came out, we did not have 4th job. 3rd job was still new and a lot of people had issues with killing Zakum. You needed a Chief Bandit to basically kill Zakum, and you had to fork over like 50 mil worth of mesos to explode. So, I guess the moral is, I want to earn my stuff. I don't want to find an easy way out. Like Horntail Pendant, for example, till this day, as of July 2013, I still never owned a Horntail Pendant. I own the egg, but I don't own the pendant itself. Yeah, so it's like, I want to earn it myself. I could always solo it, but, well, I actually can't solo it now because of the stupid boss. Anyways, but yeah, funding. I can give you guys plenty of ways to get funded, but I don't have experience with them. I'm not one to scam players by saying, hey, I'll give you, I don't know, 200 mil for this 2 billion meso item. I would feel guilty, and I would hate myself, to be honest, because it might be a new player who's only starting out, and if you guys remember Kerning PQ back in like 2005, people were always hunting for 10% dex overall scrolls, and they would be scamming people, and I felt bad because I knew the actual price because a friend told me. So, I guess it's a moral thing that I don't want to do that kind of stuff, but at the same time, there's no real way to get funded without throwing out NX. So, again, in the end, funding, I guess I can tell you guys by this. You can merchant, buy low, sell high, but don't buy solo that the other player is going to like lose a lot of benefit from it. I mean, if the item's worth 1 bill, don't exactly give them 100 mil, because in the end, he got ripped off badly. He may not know the game, but it could be up to you for him to know the game, and for him to enjoy the game. You know, he might always look back in that moment as like, yeah, this guy scammed me. Or, you know, I made this really bad deal. You know, it's those kind of things that really affect the person and the player. And I'm saying this from experience, where back in Kerning PQ, I actually got scammed. I sold an overall dex which was worth about 1 mil at the time, and back in 2005, 1 million was a lot. And I think I sold it for 100k, and yes, I was happy, and yes, I was able to buy potions, but it did not last long. You know, the joy and all that faded. So, I guess the other way to merchant would be NX, where you can buy Marvel machines, which is really, really great right now. You could buy Gachapon tickets, you could buy premium surprise boxes, and you can always sell all of them. You could buy a store, you can open up a store in Free Market. If you have a desktop computer that is pretty good, you can leave it on, and you know, just sell in the store. That's what I've been doing, that's what I'm doing actually right now. But in the end, guys, the point of this video is take responsibility for merchanting. I mean, if you're going to merchant, help out the other player. And again, from personal experience, there's no easy way to get funded. The only ways to get funded is if you want to take the dirty road, or if you want to take the clean road, but it's going to take slower. Either way, the NX route is going to take, it could take minutes, and you could be godly funded if you get one lucky item. Granted, you could spend hundreds upon hundreds of NX and not get anything. Same thing with merchanting. You could always get that one signature item that could raise in price significantly, or you might not really get an item that's worth much more than what you paid for it originally. So that's all I have to say for this video, and that's my closing thoughts for it, is that, you know, help another player out, and in the end, don't focus too much on funding. So, see you guys.